Welcome to the latest episode of our podcast, This Week on Your Planet, where we take a look at some of the news stories that will have an effect on us all, no matter where we live. Today's main story is about the serious issue of feeding the Earth's always growing population. So I'm pleased to welcome a regular visitor to the show, nutrition expert Dr. Helen Stanley, to discuss some of this week's stories.
Thank you, Grant. It's good to see you again.
Now, as we all know, the increase in the number of people on the planet each year is significant. The average rise over the last 10 years has been around 1.2%, which means we need to feed around 75 million more people each year.
Yes, and researchers predict that there will be around 2 billion more people by 2050. That's why feeding the people of the world will continue to be a large-scale problem in the future, and scientists all over the world are working to find solutions.
Now, one of those solutions that we've talked about before on the show is the Global Seed Vault in Svalbard, Norway. Helen, can you remind our listeners what that is exactly?
Yes, of course. A vault, of course, is a special room or building where you can keep something safe. And the idea of the seed bank in Svalbard is to ensure the survival of the world's crops. This specially designed building is in the side of a mountain on an island off the Arctic coast of Norway. At the moment, it contains over 900,000 seed samples, and it is designed to hold up to 4.5 million kinds of crops, or about 2.5 billion seeds at a temperature of minus 18 degrees Celsius. One reason they chose Svalbard is that the climate is perfect for the purpose. That's because the permafrost, or land that remains frozen all year round, makes it easy for the vault to keep the seeds in good condition. Also, scientists decided the area was a good place because they calculated that the building would be safe in spite of melting ice, rising sea levels, or natural disasters.
But in fact, there was a problem just recently.
Yes, indeed. There was a report of flooding inside the seed vault because of melting permafrost.
But Helen, didn't you just say that permafrost stays frozen all the time?
Oh, well, that's the idea, but as you know, Grant, climate change has had some serious effects on the environment, and Svalbard is not safe from that. Some of the permafrost melted because the temperatures on the island have been higher than the forecasts.
So what happened? Did the flood destroy any seeds?
No, it seems some reporters got a little too excited about the situation. The water only got into the entrance to the vault, and it froze there because the temperature is so low. No water ever got close to the seeds.
Still, it makes you nervous to think that the building isn't as safe as we thought.
The scientists who run the seed vault aren't worried because the entrance isn't designed to stop water, and, in fact, this happens most years. The seeds are always safe. However, opinions about the news story have been very strong, so they are doing more research on the condition of the permafrost.
Well, that's good news. Thanks for that, Helen. Now, let's move on to our second topic for today.